Johnnie Guilbert, Vampire, guitar tabs and guitar lesson. Okay, so we're just doing a standard tuning with this, E, A, D, G, B, E. And for the most part, it's just kind of the same progression. It's just kind of like the dynamic of the progression shifts. For the beginning, it can be a little bit cleaner, a little bit more mellow on this section. We're going to start with this part of a D chord here. And we're just doing 5A, 4 on the middle D there. And with this, we're just kind of like doing single strums right on beat, about 8 of them. Okay, something like that. Shift to the next chord, same thing, just down a fret. So we got the D part of a D flat now. So we got the 4 and the 3, same thing there. Alright, and now we're going to shift to kind of a higher voiced F sharp power chord. So we just kind of come back over on the D string here to the 4th fret, 6 on the G, strum that the same. And slide that up to the 7 on the D and the 9 on the G for part of an A power chord. Okay, so that's kind of the progression and the intro dynamic. Once the verse comes in, and this is also kind of like what's happening at the second part of the chorus, everything gets a little bit more overdrive on it, a little more rockin' vibe, and we start same chords, same deal there. So part of that D with the 5 and the 4, and with this, it's more just kind of like a loose, arbitrary, like shuffling strum. So like just something like that. All right, just shuffling through it, and then same deal, just knock it down to the 4 and 3. All right, and now when we go to the F sharp power chord, we do the low version. So we've got the 2 on the E and the 4 on the A. And then same deal with the A power chord up at the 5 and the 7 now. All right, and eventually we get a second guitar that kind of does some like arpeggios deals, like string skipping arpeggio type stuff over the top. Nothing too wild. We'll just be on like the G, B, and E string. The initial spot be at the 2nd fret. We go 2nd G, 2nd B, then we do a 5 E, back to the 2nd G, 4 E. Alright, next spot. Everything pretty much stays the same, but we want, instead of the 2G, we want a 4G. So we go 4G, 2B, 5E, 4G, 4E. Alright, and the last spot, zoom up here, like we're doing the bottom part of a A bar chord. So we got the 6G, and we'll have a 5B and E. Pick the 6G, 5E, 5B, 5E, back to the 6G, and then just kind of slide this over so we hit the 4E. Right. And we stay on that spot twice. Right. And the chorus section, it's the same chords, but the dynamic is different. So we got our 5 and 4 for the D, and this it's just 4 real like deliberate hits on it. Alright, and then we get to our D flat at the 4 and 3, and with this one, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and the same thing with the next two chords. The F sharp, 4 of them, and then strum away on the A's. Alright, second verse, kind of a different dynamic again. Same chords, so that 5 and 4, but now after we hit it, we just hit it once, and then we're going to do this like muted strings, just like resting our hand on here, and it's just bop 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 up bop up bop up, just kind of more of a progressive thing. Alright, next chord, 3 and a 4, same deal. F sharp here to the A. Alright, and the only other kind of different, like notably different thing that happens is that the outro, we're kind of going through that same progression, but then we get to the A power chord and we just do this like chromatic walk up to get to the ending. Alright, and with this it's just kind of like strumming away, 1, 2, 3, 4, bump it up, 1 fret to the A sharp at the 6 and 8 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, to the B at the 7 and 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finish here at the 8 and 10 for the C, bop, 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 bop. Okay, just chromatically does this build up, and then we're at the very end.